Hello YouTube. So you're probably wondering what this video is. Well, if you looked at the title and the thumbnail, this is my entire Goosebump book collection from the original series. The original 62. I don't have all of them. I've got 24 from the original series. So the first one, Welcome to Dead House. The first one from the series. Just from reading the synopsis here on the back, 7 out of 10. I'm going to do a book review on this very, very soon. I'm also going to be judging these on episodes. Haven't seen the episode of Welcome to Dead House. I have heard some things about it. And apparently, this was... I searched on Google on scariest books ever for Goosebumps, and this was the first one. So, I'm having a little trouble there. Stay Out the Basement. Good book. Good episode. 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10. So 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Monster Blood, I don't really remember much about this, but from what I do remember, 5 out of 10. Say Cheese and Die, the episode featuring a young Ryan Gosling, I believe his name was. Great book. Mediocre episode. 7 out of 10. And I've got all the books from the retro tin, but not the original covers, of course. So Cheese and Die, Welcome to the House, The Haunted Mask, Melody Dummy, and One Day at Horrorland. See, that's always interesting. The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I am not keen on this, okay? I barely remember this book. Well, I do remember though, 4 out of 10. This is my opinion. Whoever likes this book, okay, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. Okay? Okay, good. I'm glad we clarified that. Let's Get Invisible. Good book. I haven't seen the episode because I haven't. So I don't have it. I believe it's season 2. I don't have season 2. I've got season 1, season 3, and 4. Now, if you're a fan of the channel, you know I love this book. I've read it about 15 times in the last 3 years, collecting this series. 11 out of 10. I love it so much it broke the scale. Actually, 12 out of 10. Actually, 13. No, just 12. I don't have The Golden Crown Monster and Welcome to Camp Nightmare, but I do have The Ghost Next Door. I don't remember much about this, but from what I do remember, 5 out of 10. God. We all know what's going on next. The Haunted Mask. Now, if you watched that video a while of Goosebumps, I said I had a fear of this, but it was the episode Haunted Mask. I remember I was up for 23 hours because of that mask. But now I was like, hey, just a fear. I've watched that episode like about 15 times now. 10 out of 10. Book and episode. The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Don't really remember much of this. From what I do remember, 5 out of 10. You can't scare me. I don't really remember this book, honestly. From what I do remember, sounds 5 out of 10. I did say that for Swamp. One Day at Horrorland. Great book. Great episodes. But I don't understand why they didn't have Clay in the... Was that his name? Clay? Yeah, Clay. I remembered. I don't understand why they didn't have Clay in the episode. It's for One Day at Horrorland. They just had the Morris family. 10 out of 10. As well. Monster Blood 2. See what I mean? I don't have all the books. 10 out of 10. This one. The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. I hate this book. It's actually my least favourite Goosebump book. Now, I know there are some people that love this book. Me personally, I'm not keen on it. 4 out of 10. I remember once I read that book. Halfway in, I had to put the book down. Isn't that ridiculous? I had to read the book, put it down, never read it again ever since that day. Return of the Mummy. Great book. A mediocre episode, like I said, for Say Cheese and Die. But this one features Prince Karu. I don't remember much of this book, honestly. But from what I do remember, I'd say about 6 out of 10. Just cover. I just can't be just cover up Scarecrow's Midnight. Monster Blood 3. It's okay. Don't remember much from this, but from what I do remember, about 5 out of 10. And I'm being completely honest here, guys. That's why I have to think about it. Night of the Living Dummy 2. Great book. Great episode. 11 out of 10. It's 1 point less than the original Night of the Living Dummy. The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam. Good book. Never turned into an episode. I think it should. 10 out of 10. They're all sliding back, guys. Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. Fun fact about this book. The UK has Revenge of the Garden Gnomes. I'm never going to get that book. You know why? Because UKs don't have gardens. I prefer the original title, Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. Revenge of the Garden Gnomes don't even make any sense. Who made the title? Just, you know. A Shocker on Shock Street. Great book. Mediocre episode. Let's think here. 6 out of 10. The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. One of the main stars in the first Christmas movie. Again, don't really remember this book. Doesn't really stick with me like the others. I'd say about 5 out of 10. Night of the Living Dummy 3. I've seen the episode on YouTube. I haven't seen it for the rest of them now. For Welcome Dead House. Just Welcome Dead House. But great book, great episode featuring the young Hayden Christensen. See, I know my episodes. 10 out of 10. Same episode, 10 out of 10. Now, skipping over a few books. Vampire Breath. It's okay. I don't really remember this book, honestly. 5 out of 10. I really think about that then. Now, my last Goosebump book in my collection, The Blob That Ate Everyone. Good book. I read this one a while ago. I still remember it. And it said Zach. So when I read that, I thought of Zach. Or, aka, Dylan Minnette. See? I know my Goosebump characters. But, anyway. 7 out of 10. So, next. I didn't get it. Alright, so. They just moved, didn't they? But next will be the other series. I know I said earlier original series, but I just changed my mind, so I'm going to have to put them all back on my bed. And all these back on the shelf. So see you guys soon once I've done all that. So I've just finished doing all the other series, and it's gone to 2 whole piles. Yay! We're going to be here for a while, probably for the rest of this video. So the Curse in Batwing Hall. Don't remember this. I don't remember I know some people do like this book. 3 out of 10 for me. Oh, we have to make 2 new parts then, so yay. The barking ghost? Please do not feed the vampire. I haven't read this one in a while, so 5 out of 10. Revenge Are Us. I've gotten this one recently. I remember this book very well. I only read it on Monday, and I got that one today. Welcome Dead House. Got this on Monday. So 10 out of 10, very scary. Actually scared me of all people. Attack the graveyard ghouls. Also, I want to show you something about Revenge Are Us. So I was reading the book. I saw this, which means it's rare. In my case, it means it's rare because no other Goosebumps book have those, I believe. Or at least now Attack of the Graveyard Ghouls reprint. Same with Please Do Not Feed the Vampire, and all the original 62 are reprints. The Haunted Car. 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10. We're going on to the Horrorland series. Revenge of the Living Dummy. I actually remember this very well. 6 out of 10. Actually one of my least favourite Living Dummy books. Now, I have Slappy's Nightmare on the way. Creep from the Deep, the second book in the horror series. My only Deep Trouble book. 5 out of 10. Monster Blood for breakfast. I could go on how much I'm not keen on this book. 3 out of 10. I hate it when... What's his name? What's his name? I cannot remember his name. Bradley. That was his name. I hate it when he said no biggie every single time. Hated that. The Scream of the Haunted Mask. The Return is the Haunted Mask 2, which I haven't got. I'll try and get it next time. 3 out of 10 if I don't. I dropped it then. 5 out of 10, quite good. I remember that book very well, by the way. Dr. Maniac versus Robbie Schwartz. The first ever Dr. Maniac book. I'd have to say 6 out of 10. Who's Your Mummy? Don't really remember a book from I do remember 4 out of 10. My Friends Call Me Monster. I believe this is something to do with Egg Monsters from Mars. Sorry guys, I'm just double checking. I've got most of the... be careful what you wish for. That was Egg Monsters from Mars, because it's got the same egg, but I don't have Egg Monsters from Mars. 6 out of 10. Say Cheese and Die Screaming. The Return of the Say Cheese and Die Kerosene, Say Cheese and Die Again, which again, I do not have. Six out of 10. 6 out of 10. Welcome to Camp Sliver. Number 9 in the set. Don't remember this book from what I do remember. 5 out of 10. Help, we have strange powers. Number 10 in the set. Which one was this based off again? Oh, I got My Shrunken Head. I do not have that one actually. 5 out of 10. Escape from Horrorland. 10 out of 10. Right. Instead of 2 piles, but there might be 3 piles. The Shoes of Pine Park. 10 out of 10. So, you can't read this. Wait, you can't read this without reading this first. These two are like sequel books. You have to read this first, then read this. When the ghost dog howls again. Don't remember this one. And this is when they changed the logo from red to green from the Horrorland series. From what I do remember, though, about 3 out of... No, not 3. Don't want people to hate me. 6 out of 10. I thought I did not change my answer just because I don't want PayPal for people to hate me. Totally did not. Totally did not do that. I am not... Don't know, just straighten all these. A little shop of hamsters. Is this the sequel to Cuddles? I don't remember this one, man. No, I don't remember. 7 out of 10. Heads, You Lose, which is actually one of my favourite Goosebump book covers. I love this cover, I swear. If I had another one, I'd actually use this one for a poster. That's how much I love it. 10 out of 10. No. 8 out of 10. Cover, great book, not so much. Weirdo Halloween. I love how I went Weirdo Halloween. 7 out of 10. Which is actually the thickest Horrorland book. The Wizard of Ooze. Don't remember this one, but I would have to say 6 out of 10. Also, next one, Slappy New Year. Why don't I understand this? They went from green to orange. I don't know if this is just on my one, but I do remember seeing this. Like, hang on, why is it like that? Wasn't it supposed to be like green? Like the Horrorland aesthetic. Next is Most Wanted, starring with Son of Slappy, the second book. 5 out of 10. No. 7 out of 10. Dr. Maniac will see you now. I'll say about 7 out of 10. I love that one. The only special edition I have, The Haunter. Dr. Maniac will see you now. I have to see this. 275. Yeah, it's thicker. By the way, 10 out of 10, quite creepy. First, yes, I'm aware on the new House of Shivers series, I don't have any of those books. Slappy Birthday to You. I'd say about... Oh, this is Slappy World, by the way. I know I don't have Mary Most Wanted, Series 2000, Give Yourself Goosebumps, yeah, books, but 5 out of 10. Honestly, not really keen on that. Attack of the Jack. 8 out of 10. Wait, is it? Yeah. 8 out of 10. I Am Slappy's Evil Twin. First have they done Mr. Wood. Then they've done Rocky. Then they've done Mary Ellen. Then they've done Mr. Wood again. Now they're doing Snappy. Apparently Slappy has a sister called Goldie. Where was she in the Goosebump book? Where was Curly in the Goosebump book? Like, honestly. What's the point of creating these monsters if they're not honestly going to make an appearance in these books? Like Snappy, this is his first appearance. And last. Honestly, 8 out of 10, quite good. I quite like that one. Please Do Not Feed the Weirdo. I don't really remember this one, honestly. But for all I do remember, I really like the cover as well. Like, it looks like it's reaching out to grab you. But 7 out of 10. Yep. Luckily, I've only got 4 books left. Escape from Shadow Mansion, the 5th Slappy World book. No, the 4. Slappy's alive, you guys. He's moving the books himself. Quite good. Another one of my favourite covers as well, I like the monster in the mansion. 6 out of 10. The Ghost of Slappy. I don't like how Stein chose the name Shep. Like, yeah, I get it. Some people can have weird names, but still. 6 out of 10. I don't have the 7th one, but I do have The Dummy Meets the Mummy. Quite like that cover. It's a 3-story book, and 8 out of 10. Slappy Beware. Special edition. 9 out of 10. So this has been my entire Goosebumps book collection. I hope you enjoyed this, and this has been 20 minutes. Jesus. See you next video.